Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Stuart's Classic Bikes and Cars. Well, today in the Philippines it's raining again, which is very good because our garden's looking a lot greener with the rain overnight and this morning. It's lashed it down this morning, which is really good. The pigs are really enjoying themselves, wallowing about in the rain. Anyhow, back to the matter in hand. I'm on the TR7 this morning in the boot. Right, this is the right hand side of the boot, you can see here. I've already made two repair panels, this one here and this one here. Now this one and this one here, they're this colour because I've treated them to an anti-rust treatment, but they're going to get undercoated and just left, and I'm going to paint the complete boot when I get it finished British Racing Green, which is what the car's going to be. So as you can see here, I've made this repair panel. I've put the flutes in by pressing them on my machine on the workbench, these flutes here. I've also drilled holes in them like this. You can see these holes I've drilled here. Now this is to replicate the factory welding technique, spot welding, where two electrodes come together out of the side of the metal and weld it. I haven't got a spot welder, but what I'm going to do, where I've drilled the holes here, I'm going to get my MIG welder and I'm going to plug weld through these holes, which should leave a little lump, and grind it back and it'll look like spot welding. So I need a tack weld along here, stitch weld it, plug weld along the outside, and then get underneath, because there's a seam underneath, and I'm going to weld that there. Now if you come to this side, I'll just show you how I arrived at that. If I can just get some light on the job, we'll be alright. Right, what I'm going to do, as you can see here, I've cut a rusted part out. It was like this. If you look at these holes here, where I'm pointing now, well, this area here was full of holes. This actually, what I'm holding now, is a cross member underneath. So that is very strong. So what I need to do is make a repair panel that'll fit in this gap. Now, the easiest way I find of doing it is to get a piece of cardboard like this. If you place it over the hole and you press down on it, as you can see, it's forming an impression on the card. So all you've got to do, so what I normally do, just hold that there a little bit. So up here. Along there. It might not be high tech, but it works. And I find the simple things are the best things. Something that everybody can do without spending a shitload of money. So, excuse my French, but anybody can throw lots of money at something. But the smart way of doing things is to do it without spending a load of money. Right, if you can have a look at there, you can roughly see there. Let's get some scissors and we'll cut that out. It's alright, it works this. So if you can see there, there's an arc. Now that arc is that arc there. So with my trusty pair of scissors, many years ago when I was a young boy, there used to be a programme on the UK television called Blue Peter. A lot of you will remember this programme. Well, Blue Peter used to make everything. out of cardboard, old toilet rolls. And I watched all of these, and that's where I picked up all my techniques from, watching Blue Peter on the UK TV. Right, so that's that cut there. And as you can see, it's following the arc of the spare wheel well there. So if we cut that up here, like so, and that fits there more or less.
Just hard. Thing like
Yeah, well, it won't bend, that's the problem. As you can see, it's gradually taking shape, look. Just like on Blue Peter, John Noakes. That's nearly right there. Let's see down there. Coming out anyway. So as you can see, it's more or less done. Right, let's see how. Does it resemble that? It's somewhat similar, isn't it? So that there, over the repair panel, that fastens in there like so. Just like that. Now it's a little bit big, but it's better being a little bit big than a little bit small. So that is the repair panel that will go in there. Just like that, look. So all we've got to do now is take this template over to the workbench here. And we have a piece of steel, just an offcut of steel, and all we've got to do is transfer this shape onto this shape. Now what's the best way of fitting this on here? Maybe like that. So all we're going to do is mark this out. Oops, a daisy. Like so. And there we have it. That there will be the repair panel. I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to get a grinder. I'm going to put that in the vise. And I'm going to follow that line with a grinder. Get the piece. And once I've got this piece of the steel, I'll finally fit it into the car. Then I'll get my MIG welder, my Zuno MIG welder, and I'll stitch weld it into position. Then I'll fully weld it and grind it up. So tomorrow we'll get the welding gear out, and I've got 3 panels to weld in that car. So tomorrow we'll carry on welding. I hope this was of some interest to you. Stay watching me. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.